Hi guys, Jangro here, and welcome to episode 10 of this Valhelsia Enhanced Vanilla Hardcore playthrough. We're going to take a break from building machines for an episode and work on some more XP farming. And as you can see, there's a zombie right behind me waiting to give me his. We've got an XP farm with our skeleton and zombie spawners behind me. We're going to take a quick look at that. And then next, we're going to head back into the nether and look for a blaze spawner, because that will give us not only a ton of XP, but also blaze rods, which we need for a fuel source. I am tired of mining for coal and cutting down trees. So stick around. All right, let's take a look at how this XP farm works. Kill him. I've got monster sounds turned off right now because they're just way too annoying. I've got this opening cut here. It's ugly, but it makes it easy to show how this thing works. It's a standard vanilla XP farm, 9x9 room. The water pushes them down into this trough right here in the front where there's water on each end, which pushes them to the middle. That sign stops that flow and allows us to push the flow in toward the bubble elevator. There's a couple unique things about this. First of all, there are 2 spawners in here, which is not something you generally get in vanilla. And I've also made this opening 3 high because we've got giant zombies in this mod pack. They need a 3 high space to get through. Otherwise, they would get stuck. So just briefly on how this works. Mobs come down here, get pushed toward the bubbles, but there's a fence in front of that soul sand. And that kind of works as a stair that allows them to just automatically get pushed up onto that soul sand. They can't stand there. That, however, creates a place for baby zombies to fall into. And that's why that magma block is there. So if the baby zombie falls into there, they'll get killed by that magma block. And likewise, that gap is there to kind of pull mobs into the bubble stream with the flowing water, and babies can get into that gap, and the magma block is to kill them. So they don't stand there and just hang out and kill our spawning. Now we've kind of got a logjam forming here. Sometimes that'll happen, but it'll always work itself out. More mobs will come down and push them through, and they'll eventually just someone will make a move, and they'll all go running through. And there they go. That bubble elevator goes up about 23 blocks, I think. And then there's another source block at the top that pushes them in this direction, where they drop onto our kill area. And they drop 21 blocks. That actually might be 21 and a half. So sometimes they die, but this works pretty well. And then we just kill them for lots of XP. All the drops go into these hoppers and down into that chest, which then funnels out through into our sorting system. We recycle most of the stuff. We recycle everything right now. I'm going to set it up so that we pull the bones off for using with the floral staff for even more XP. And over here is our AFK room where we can stay safe from baby zombies that glitch through the sides of the kill area. And I could just sit here and watch these guys for a long time. All right, here comes a kind of a giant zombie. You can see he's more than 2 blocks high. He would have got stuck. So that's why we made that 3 high. And there you have it. There is our zombie and skeleton XP farm. Okay, let's head back into the nether and look for a fortress. We don't have one in our exposed map. There's a bastion up there to the northwest. But that looks like messy digging. Well, I want to just find a place where I can dig a long way just in through some netherrack. I think over here is a good spot. And let's just head east. Fixing up our pickaxe with mending. And dodging lava. Let's get some better blocks for lava blocking. All right, continuing on here. Okay, over here to the east looks like another bastion. Yeah, that is a big bastion. All right. What do we got out here? Let's torch this spot up so we can find it again. More nether quartz. Pickaxe maintenance. Oh, okay. That is a massive bastion. And it looks like it pokes through to the other side. Let's just kind of dig past it. Maybe find that other side of it. This turned out to be a pretty good choice, though. We are getting pretty far just by tunneling. No fortresses yet, though. Is this still that same bastion? It is massive. Okay, we've got some friends out here. Don't shoot the zombie. Good shot, Scott. Are you going to attack us? And there's a ghast. Let's watch out for him. Let's just continue on past this bastion. Are you going to fight us? No, I guess we're not technically in the bastion. All right, let's take on this ghast, and then we'll continue on to find a stronghold. Where'd he go? Let's see if we can get the Return to Sender achievement. Man. I cannot hit it. There it is. All right, let's head back in the east direction and see if we can find a stronghold. We keep getting distracted. All right, what do we have out here? Just more of the same. Okay, there it is. Up there to the northeast. In that direction. There's a big stronghold. All right, let's go find it. Continuing on with the tunnel. It's got to be over here. And there it is. But how do we get down there? Let's just make our way down. We've got feather falling. All right, let's just work our way down. That might be a little too far. It's tempting. I could probably survive that drop. Let's just bridge. Let's bridge over to there and then work our way down. That looks a little closer to the ground. Close enough. That is a big stronghold. Okay. I think maybe I should take that as a warning. Let's go. Easy. I totally could have made that big jump. Okay, let's find a place to break in. Guess we can just stare our way up. You know what? We should put a waystone down. All right. There we go. Let's head back up. Zombie pigmen like to climb stairs. Get out of the way. Okay, now we're officially in. First chest, nothing. Second chest, diamond, nice, and a data storage chip, which is an expensive Tech Reborn item, so that's cool. Watch out. And the third chest, some nickel ingots. All right, up on the roof, there is that looks like a, ouch. That looks like a blaze spawner. Oh, great. And a blaze guardian, of course, which takes forever to kill with arrows. If you get too close to these guys, they explode, so pretty much you've got to spam them with arrows. You'll eventually get through those shields. There, finally. These guys are brutal. All right, let's see if we can sneak in here and grab the spawner before more guys spawn. Oops. Oh, too much stuff. Quickly. All right, now the long walk back. And I am lost, I think. Okay, there's that one of our chests we found earlier. Watch out. Oh, great. Withered. Blaze is spawning. Okay. Before we pick that up again, let's find our way out. Oh, nice. There's our stairs. We'll make a breadcrumb trail. Oh, it's right here. Okay. That was closer than I expected. Man, scary noises everywhere. All right, now what do? If I put this thing down, we're going to have a fight. So I thought about just building a giant solid block around that so they couldn't spawn. But instead, I think we'll dig a hole. We'll dig a hole in the ground and kind of bury it while we figure out how to get home. Okay, here's our hole we dug. We just need to get it down there now. This is awful. Uh-oh. Fireballs incoming? Oh, man. Okay. We've got it. Bury it way down in the ground. Not very many can spawn. One more guy. Oh. That was a battle. So now we need to get up there to that bridge. That's where we came down. Let's head back home and get some cobble. We got a bunch of cobblestone so we can build a stair up to that bridge we had. All right, so let's just guess and start it here. Man, this is going to take forever. We made it. Pretty scary staircase, though. All right, now let's put some stairs on here so we can just walk up without jumping. When we're carrying something, jumping uses up a lot more of our hunger. So if we make some stairs, we should be able to just... Uh-oh. And then there's that. Okay, that's the tough part. Let's make sure we have a path all the way home. We don't want to have to make any choices or do any digging. All right, we found our path home, and we're going to grab the spawner. Oh. Let's go. See, jumping up those blocks uses up more hunger than just running upstairs. We're not going to make it all the way, though, without having to eat. We need food. Let's put this down quickly. This whole trip actually took like 10 minutes. And we made it. Uh-oh. All right. Blaze spawner in the overworld. Okay, so we're going to tuck this thing away in a little spot that I made for it. And then we're going to go off camera and build the XP farm for this. And we'll come back and look at it when we're done. We'll be right back. All right, so here we are. Up next to our zombie and skeleton spawner, we built a Blaze XP farm. Made it nicely nether themed. So the blazes drop down there. Let's go take a look at where they spawn. Step back a little bit. Now this is a 9x9x9 room, like any vanilla XP farm, with a spawner right in the middle of it. Let's go take a look at that. And so here we are with a regular vanilla XP farm, 9x9 with water in all four corners, pushing the mobs to the middle. Now this is not your ordinary blaze spawner XP farm because you can't normally have water where you find these things in the nether, but we're in the overworld and we can use water to push these guys down. And at the same time, they take damage, which is pretty cool. While we're up here, let's take a look at the top of the skeleton and zombie elevator. Those guys are right below us here. And so they're going to be spawning as well. And we'll start to see those guys come up the elevator. There they go. They're moving over and dropping down 21 blocks or so into their kill area. Now let's take a look at the blaze kill area. So those guys are still spawning and floating down. They don't take any damage from the fall, but they are taking damage from the water. Now the thing about blazes is that they don't drop blaze rods unless a player kills them. So we can't let entity cramming do the work here. So we've got them spread out over 3 blocks. And what's interesting here is a trick that a lot of people use with blaze farms is you put ladders on the outside blocks. So let's kill these guys so we can see them. Okay, now you can see these ladders here, and that basically defeats entity cramming. There can be any number of blazes that sit in those blocks because the ladders are there. So if you go AFK for a long time, you'll get hundreds and hundreds of blazes, which will cause lag, but it's a lot of blaze rods. And now those blaze rods go into these hoppers, which then go into that chest, and we've got that chest connected to a pipe down below, which runs in the same line as these guys' drops. Let's kill them. We can see it working. And so now that pipe that runs through the wall there is where the blaze rods would come out, and it runs over here into the rest of our system. Now the blaze rods, thanks to a servo that's configured, get pulled into that green emerald chest there, and they push down into these furnaces. Now this is all the power we've got for our Tech Reborn system right now, a whole bunch of furnaces, which, since we now have unlimited blaze rods, we can afford this. No more heading off to get coal. Pretty cool. All right, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you got some good ideas for some XP farms with mob spawners. It's pretty cool that you can bring a blaze spawner into the overworld and use water to damage them and move the blazes around into your kill area. That ladder trick back there is a really good way to get a ton of blazes into one spot. Next time, we're going to get back into the tech with Applied Energistics and Tech Reborn. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and we will see you next time.